Hello, teacher.
Hello, Bag. How are you? Can you see me?
I'm fine. I can't see you.
You cannot see me? Give me a second. What about now? Can you see me now?
You're turning your camera off.
Can you see me? Man?
I can't see you. Now I can see you.
See me?
Now, let me fix my camera a bit. Just a little bit. There you go.
Okay, fantastic, amazing. So welcome to the class, man. I hope you're fine. So happy to see you one more time. So let's talk about the previous class. Do you remember what you and I talked about in our previous lesson?
We've talked about the thing we've talked about. My answer, as always.
Do you remember?
Nah.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Oh, you did not.
If you get a hint for me, I can remember it.
So let me tell you, let's refresh your memory. So in our previous lesson, we were talking about, right, the language that we use at a cinema, right? So it's kind of like the vocabulary we use when we go to a cinema that is very important. So this is what we covered before.
Oh, everyday English, buying tickets.
Yeah, buying tickets. That was pretty much the language, all right, we use when we go to a cinema, when we go to, maybe to a concert hold, all right. So when we attend to a very important event and things like that. So today, all right, so we have a new topic. Give me a second. So let me just go ahead and share my screen to you.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. Can you see my screen, Ben?
Okay. I cannot see your screen.
No? Okay. Let me show you this. Okay, so look at what we are going to cover. Tell me now if you can.
I cannot see, still cannot.
Still cannot? What about now? Can you see it?
I can't see it now.
Amazing. So look at this. So today we are going to be talking about a bit of grammar, verb plus infinitive or ing form. So maybe you may know a bit of this because you before in the past you have covered this, but let's see how it works in context. In the context of grammar, in the context of a conversation. in the context of putting this into practice. Let's see here. Okay, so here we're gonna start this story with the following, all right? So I want you to look at the photos, all right? And I want you to tell me what can you see there? What are the people doing? Okay,
Okay.
and check that, please.
Look at the photos. What can you see? What are the people doing? The people, the one on the left are climbing a mountain, and
Okay.
the one in the right is, I can't call what that is, but I'm sure that they are doing something to that boat.
Okay, she's grooming I think a donkey, a horse. She's trying to groom a horse, or they are grooming a horse.
Now that doesn't look like a horse.
See, yeah, this one, the animal on the picture seems to be a horse.
It doesn't look like a horse.
Yes, it is really a horse. If you look at it well, look at here. Can you see it?
Hmm. Oh. Oh, I can't see it. Hello?
Okay, can you see it? Can you see? Okay, actually it's a horse. Can you see it well?
I can't see it, but it looked like a goat to me.
Okay, so now let's continue.
Why don't you
So this lesson is based on the prince.
now?
Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can.
Okay, like I said before, this lesson is based on the Duke of Edinburgh Award. So those are some awards that are very popular. And let's see what's going on with this kind of awards. So listen carefully. All right, I want you to listen carefully to the information that will be displayed here. We're gonna read simultaneously and analyze the information. Listen carefully.
Lesson 1C, Exercise 2.
The Duke of Edinburgh Award. Would you like to learn to rock climb? Or spend time working at an animal sanctuary? That's what Andrea Black and Jenny Smith are doing as part of their Duke of Edinburgh Award programme. The award encourages young people to do exciting cultural, social and adventure activities in their free time. The Queen's husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, started the award in 1956. He started it because he wanted young people to learn to help themselves and other people. The award is for people aged 14 to 25, and there are 3 levels. Bronze, for those aged 14 or over, silver, for over 15s, and gold for over 16s. You have to complete 4 activities to achieve the award. Go on an expedition, for example, hiking, kayaking, or climbing. Learn a new practical or social skill, anything from painting to podcasting. Take on a physical challenge, for example, learn or improve at a sport. Do voluntary work, helping people or the environment. For example, work with disabled or elderly people, or raise money for a charity. Young people usually do the award at a Duke of Edinburgh club at their school or at a local youth group. They decide what they're going to do and write a plan. It usually takes between 1 and 3 years to finish an award.
Okay.
Okay.
So did you manage to listen well the information?
No, I just missed one because my.
Okay,
mine-
since maybe, let me see. Since
I'm
maybe you did not
fine.
listen well the whole test, so look at what we're gonna do. So I want you to read it for me. We are going to understand what's going on over here, complete the multiple choice exercise, and all right, answer the questions of exercise number 3. So here it is. So can you please start the reading? Okay, you can read it for me. Go ahead. Let's see. Would you like to learn rock climb? So go ahead, this part, please. You're ready, Ben?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let me
Oh.
see.
Oh, what are you saying? I can't hear you. Can you check your network?
I beg your pardon. You said if I can check my network?
Mine is full. I can't manage to listen to you.
Can you see? Let me see. I think mine is fine. It's fast. Let me see here. So I'm gonna reshare my screen to you. Do let me know if you can. Okay, you can start now.
You want me to read the text?
Yeah.
Would you like to learn to rock climb or spend time working at an animal sanctuary? That's what Andrea Black and Jenny Smith are doing as part of the Duke of Edinburgh Award program. The award encourages young people to do exciting cultural, social, and adventure activities in their free time. The Queen's husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, started the award in 1956. He started it because he wants young people to learn to help themselves and other people. The award is for people aged 14 and 25. And there are 3 levels: bronze for those aged 14 or over, silver for over 15, and gold for over 16. You have to complete 4 activities to achieve the award. Go on an expedition, hiking, kayaking, or climbing. Learn a new practical or social skill, anything from painting to podcasting. Take on a physical challenge, learn or improve at a sport. Do voluntary work, helping people or the environment, work with disabled or elderly people, or raise money for a charity. Young people usually do the award at the Duke of Edinburgh Club at their school or at a local youth group. They decide what they're going to do and write a plan. It usually takes between 1 and 3 years to finish an award. Do you manage to listen to me?
Okay, yes, absolutely. So here I have questions for you. First one, okay? So now, since you read the test, what is Duke of Edinburgh? What is the Duke of Edinburgh Award. So choose the correct answer. An award for the most active young person in the UK, a program of challenges activities for young people, an opportunity for young people to learn new skills and make some money. What do you think is going to be the best answer for you?
Let me see. Seen. No. B. A B. A B.
Let's check the answer for you. So look at the advantages of this program, all right? So that's right. A program of challenging activities for young people. That is correct. Well done. Pretty good job. That's fine. Amazing. You are doing it pretty well. Let's continue with number 3. So now you may have the answers for this context. I mean, for this questionnaire. Number 3. Who started the award?
Can you? Oh, I'm read text again. Answer the award in 1956.
Okay. Let me see. Who did the why did he start the award?
He started because he wants young people to learn to help themselves and other people.
Okay. So number 3, how many levels of award are there?
There are 4. There are 3 levels. Bronze for those aged 14 or over. Silver for over 15 and golds for over 16.
Okay, amazing. So how old do you have to be to get a gold award?
Okay.
Any idea?
I'm not managing to hear you.
Okay,
Really
I'm
sorry
gonna
for this
ask you
problem.
okay, no problem. Let me ask you again. So how old do you have
Number
to,
4?
okay, can you hear me well? How old do you have to be to
I
get,
can.
can you hear me now?
Yes, I can now.
Okay, amazing. How old, right? How old do you have to be to get a gold award?
You will need you will need, you have to complete 4 activities to achieve the award.
Okay.
You be 16 or over 16 to
That
get
is
a
correct.
gold award.
That is correct. So in order for these people to get the Prince of Edinburgh award. All right, that's correct. Number 5. How many activities, all right, listen carefully to this question. How many activities do participants have to complete?
4 activities.
That's right. So one more question. Who plans which activities the participants do?
Hmm.
Okay, who plans?
They decide what they're going to do.
Okay, okay, they decide what they are going to do. That is correct. That is correct, Ben. So let's continue to the next slide. So look at this, Ben. So we are going to complete the phrases from the test with the verbs below. So there we have a set of vocabulary, right? That comes out of the, all this comes out of the test, all right? All the vocabulary you can see here comes out of the test. So what I want you to do is to help me, okay, join in this expressions with the proper words, okay?
Okay. Doing it.
Lesson 1C. Exercises
I
5
can't do
and
it
6.
by myself.
Jasmine.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's a piece of cake. You ready?
Pardon.
Okay, number 1, voluntary work. What is it?
Do voluntary work.
Do voluntary work. That's right. Number 2, an expedition.
Go on an expedition. Write a plan. Spend time. Do an activity. Learn a new skill.
Okay, amazing, great job. Okay. Let's see. Number 3, a plan.
Write the plan.
Number 4, time.
Number 4, spend time.
Okay, so let's see here. An activity.
Go do an activities. Can you
Okay,
hear
number
me?
6, a new skill.
Learn a new skill.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I'm afraid that your internet was breaking up. So I could not listen to you well due to the fact that the connectivity was breaking up a little bit. If you could repeat it one more time. Can you repeat it one more time?
Oh, okay. Do voluntary work. Go on an expedition. Write a plan. Time. Do an activities. Learn a new skills.
That's right. Well done. Okay, so let's continue. The next one. So I want you to listen the following. So this is exercise number 5. Let me just give me a second. I will reach you again in order for me to clean up the board and to clean up the presentation. Okay, so just listen carefully to this.
At the moment,
Okay,
Lesson 1C.
listen carefully.
Exercises 5 and 6. Jasmine.
Jasmine.
at the moment, I'm working in an Oxfam shop. Oxfam is a charity that raises money for poor people in developing countries. Working in a charity shop teaches me about real life. I'm learning to deal with the customers and also to work in a team with the other people who work in the shop. And I'm learning about the work that Oxfam does in developing countries and about the lives of people who are much poorer than me. It really makes you think about how lucky you are. I love it.
Nathan.
I'm preparing to go on a big hike. 2 friends and I are going to walk from one side of Scotland to the other without using roads. It'll take about 10 days. Right now, we're training for the expedition.
Okay.
Every weekend, we go walking in the hills near my house,
Nathan
and sometimes we take a tent and camp. I'm practicing how to read maps, how to build a fire, even how to cook. I think I'm becoming a stronger, more confident person. Now, I try not to say, I can't do this or I can't do that.
Caitlin.
Okay.
I'm really into fashion and I love drawing and making things. So I decided to learn how to make clothes. At the moment, I'm learning how to cut material and sew with a machine. 2 of my friends are working with me and we're organising a fashion show for the school. I've learned loads of new things. I'm becoming more organised and I'm learning how to work with other people in a team. We feel very grown up and hardworking.
Dominic.
Okay.
As part of my Duke of Edinburgh award, I'm learning a new sport, rugby. I go to rugby training sessions every Saturday. I wanted to do something that was physically challenging, something that would make me stronger. In the morning, we train indoors. Sometimes we do weightlifting in the gym, and sometimes we do keep fit. In the afternoon, we go outside to the field for a couple of hours and play matches, or practice ball skills and tactics. I feel much fitter and stronger, both physically and mentally. I'm thinking of joining a local rugby team when I finish school, so I can keep playing.
Okay. So here it is. Here it is. Let's continue. So you did it very well, Ben. My congratulations to you. So let's see here. Okay. Jasmine. Jasmine, what did she do?
Jasmine do voluntary work. The voluntary work. Can't you hear me?
Voluntary work. Okay, yes, I can hear very well. Nathan. That's Nathan and not Nathan Thomas. Nathan, remember this. This one is Nathan and it's not Nathan W. Thomas. Okay. So what is Nathan doing? Yeah, Nathan.
Nathan, Nathan go on an expedition.
Okay,
All right.
very good.
Hello?
Yes, let's see. Okay, so let's continue with the next one. So, okay, what about, let me see, we're gonna check that. Caitlin, what was Caitlin doing? Man, can you hear me?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
bad.
I think your internet is breaking up a little bit. Okay.
Yes, I can't hear you.
Okay, let's go on. So I was going to say to you, so what about Caitlin? What about
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. Caitlin. What is Caitlin doing?
Uh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well. I was saying to you, what is Caitlin
No,
doing?
but I can't hear you.
You cannot hear me?
Caitlin? Yes, I can't hear you.
I didn't
It's
have.
working.
Okay, what about Dominic and not Dominic Mysterio? Dominic, but not Dominic.
Dominic, uh, 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 Dominic is doing a physical challenge.
Okay, a physical challenge. That's right. Well done. Pretty good job. So now listen again. I want you to listen again, and you will place the initial letter for the corresponding person who is doing that. Here it is.
Lesson 1C. Exercises 5 and 6.
Okay.
Jasmine.
Okay.
At the moment, I'm working in an Oxfam shop. Oxfam is a charity that raises money for poor people in developing countries. Working in a charity shop teaches me about real life. I'm learning to deal with the customers and also to work in a team with the other people who work in the shop. And I'm learning about the work that Oxfam does in developing countries and about the lives of people who are much poorer than me.
Okay.
It really makes you think about how lucky you are. I love it.
Nathan.
I'm preparing to go on a big hike. 2 friends and I are going to walk from one side of Scotland to the other without using roads. It'll take about 10 days. Right now, we're training for the expedition. Every weekend, we go walking in the hills near my house, and sometimes we take a tent and camp. I'm practicing how to read maps, how to build a fire, even how to cook. I think I'm becoming a stronger, more confident person. Now, I try not to say, I can't do this or I can't do that.
Caitlin.
I'm really into fashion and I love drawing and making things. So I decided to learn how to make clothes. At the moment, I'm learning how to cut material and sew with a machine. 2 of my friends are working with me and we're organising a fashion show for the school. I've learned loads of new things. I'm becoming more organised and I'm learning how to work with other people in a team. We feel very grown up and hardworking.
Dominic.
As part of my Duke of Edinburgh award, I'm learning a new sport, rugby. I go to rugby training sessions every Saturday.
Okay.
I wanted to do something that was physically challenging, something that would make me stronger. In the morning, we train indoors. Sometimes we do weightlifting in the gym, and sometimes we do keep fit. In the afternoon, we go outside to the field for a couple of hours and play matches, or practice ball skills and tactics. I feel much fitter and stronger, both physically and mentally. I'm thinking of joining a local rugby team when I finish school, so I can keep playing.
Oh,
Okay. So let's see here.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Okay. Can you
This one.
let me see what your answers are gonna be in your opinions? Then later I'm gonna correct it once you do it. So I'll be waiting for you, Ben. I'll take how well you do it.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Let's see here, all right? Number one, it's learning to make something, let me re-ask you the question, I'm sorry. Okay, it's learning to make something. Hello, man.
I'm here. Answer next question.
Okay, it's learning to make something. Who's that? Ben, can you hear me well?
I can.
Okay, I will get close to the speaker. Maybe this way you can listen to me better. All right, so first question for you one more time. And third, is learning to make something. Who's that? Based on the initial, who do you think that will do? Based on the initial, who do you think this one is gonna be?
I can.
Okay, let me help you. So look at that.
But I've answered all of the. But I've answered all of them on the screen. Can't you see it?
Sorry?
I've answered all of them on the screen. Can't you see that?
Okay, let's check the answers. Okay. So let me see how many you have well. The first one is not Nathan. The first one is Caitlin. The second, that's right, that is good. The second stands for Jasmine. All right, you are right. So number 3, that's for Dominic. Well done, pretty good job, great job. Number 4 is N. That's good. That's N for Nathan Thomas. For Nathan, but not Nathan Thomas. Right? So number 5 is J for Jasmine and Caitlin. Number 6 is the N for Nathan Thomas or Nathan. And D for Dominic. Well done, man. Only one. You only figured one of them, but it's fair enough to say that you did a great job. Okay, so let's go ahead with number 7. Okay. Imagine you're going to the Duke of Edinburgh Award. What would you do for, imagine you were going to a Duke Edinburgh Award. What would you do for your 4 activities? So maybe for expedition, skills, or learning a new skill, physical and volunteering. I want you to justify the question, to give me your answers and what you may be doing or potentially do in regards of these 4 activities. Going on an expedition. Going on an expedition. What would you do when you go to an expedition? Where would you be going? Okay. So a skill. What new skill will you learn? Will you learn French, English, Spanish, Mandarin? Okay, physical. Any physical challenge or activity you would like to perform? Maybe bicycling, running, anything you want, right? Volunteering. Maybe you're gonna volunteer, all right, to non-English speaking communities in certain field, right? Or certain country. So let's see. I like to see your answers. Let's see the first one. What is the first one? Man? Man, are you there?
Yeah, I was there, but I can't hear you.
Oh, you could not listen to me? Okay, maybe now you could. Can you listen well to me? Ben, can you listen well to me?
Oh, I can now.
Okay, so let me just go back to you. Let me see. If maybe there's something, let me see. Give me 1 second, maybe. What about now? Can you listen well? Are you able to listen to me?
Oh, now I can.
Okay, amazing. Okay, let me reshare my screen to you. Let me see. Oh, wow. Let me see here. So I'm gonna reshare my screen to you one more time to ask you the question. Okay. So I'm gonna repeat myself again one more time. All right. So imagine you are to do, imagine you are going to do the Duke of Edinburgh Award. What would you do for your, what would you do for your 4 activities? In an expedition, what would you do? Learning a new skill, What kind of a skill would you learn? Is that gonna be a new language? Maybe French, Spanish, English, Mandarin, Korean, Japanese, whatever. So maybe astronomy, psychology, something new, a new skill, right? Playing baseball, basketball, whatever.
Oh.
So physical, so whatever any physical activity you want or you wish to learn or you wish to practice or do. So in volunteer, maybe you want to volunteer for
I'm
communities.
gonna learn how to draw, because why not?
Okay, so let's see, let's organize it. Let's do the first one. Expedition. Where would you like to go to an expedition? Where?
Okay.
Where would you like to go, right, in an expedition? Can you tell me?
I would like to swim across a river.
You would like to cross a river. That is fine. That is very good. Okay, so and what about a skill? What kind of new skill, all right? What kind of new skill would you like to learn?
I would like to learn how to make a house.
Okay, and let's see. And what kind of physical activity would you like to do? Maybe exercise or something like that. What kind of a sport or what kind of physical activity would you like to be involved? Ben, can you hear me?
Now, I'm back.
I did not.
I'm here.
Okay, I could not listen to you. What about physical activity? I did not manage to listen to the answer.
Do you hear me now? Yes, we know. See how? I'm here. I'm back with a better place with better network. Yeah.
Okay, I think the network is better. So you haven't told me physical activity. One more time, I'm gonna re-ask you again. What kind of physical activity would you like to do?
Swimming.
Okay, going swimming. Okay, I'm volunteering. Who are you gonna help? Right?
I'm gonna help lost people.
Okay, you're gonna have, oh, nice. You're gonna help those people. That sounds pretty good. I really like it. So that's an evidence that you will be doing a great job. So let's continue. I think that's the time of free discussion. So look at this. So let's go ahead with the speaking. So what we're gonna be talking about is it's all about your plans. So for example, you can use this as a model. Like for me, for my expedition, I like to maybe to go in a boat because I want to see a river in its inside. For example, for my skill, I like to do this, this, and this. And I would like to learn Spanish, for example. And so I'm planning to visit some more places. That's just an example I'm giving you, but you can use that as a model for you to do your own exercise. That's it, all right? Let me know once you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, you can now.
For my expedition, I'd like to walk up. I'd like to swim across a river.
Okay.
For my skills, I'd like to learn how to cook. So I'm planning to have a party with my family.
Okay, you're planning to have a party with your family. Okay, very good. So now let's talk about free open conversation. Okay, so let's talk about different topics. So what would you like to do in the future other than being a scientist? As you already told me, you would like to be a scientist. Maybe I don't know if you're planning later to be a doctor or whatever. But what are you planning to do in the future? Any idea?
No. No.
Okay, I can tell you what I'm planning to do in the future. In the future, I'm planning to learn a new language. Let me see, maybe German or maybe Dutch. But I'm planning to learn a new language, or maybe Chinese, Mandarin. Right? So this
Wow,
way,
that's incredible.
yeah, so that's something I'm planning to do. I'm not saying that it's gonna be now, but maybe in a far future or near future. Who knows? One never know. One never know. So the thing is that we always need to have plans. So I think that'll be fine if I learn Chinese. And also I'm planning to learn Vietnamese since I have a lot of Vietnamese students, not for now, but yes, I will when I have more freedom, more freedom of time. And what about you? What are you planning to do?
I'm planning to have a party, or I'm gonna travel somewhere interesting.
Okay, you're planning to have a party. You're planning to have something interesting. Okay, amazing, 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 amazing. And who's gonna be going to that party?
So my friends, my family.
Your friends and family, that's fine. Very good, Ben. I really like your opinion. That is something that can be done for a near future. That is not gonna take too long. All right, you can say, okay, next week we're gonna have a party. Or even today if you want. So between among friends, then you decide to have a party, and then you can do it right away if you want. But that's something good to do. So a good example, you know what I mean? It's a good example. So Ben, let's see. So to now up to this moment, we wrap up. Here we finish. So let me ask you something. What did you and I learn today in this amazing class?
We've learned about the Duke of Edinburgh.
The Duke of Edinburgh Award. And what is the Duke of Edinburgh Award?
The Duke of Edinburgh Award is a program for teenagers to complete expedition. Oh, for them to learn new skills, how to help people. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well. For them to learn your skills and what else?
To help people to make something.
That is correct. You're totally correct. Then, man, that's pretty much it. I really like the way how the way how you perform these activities, all right? So Ben, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give you this as a homework. So what you're gonna do for the homework is to tell me, you're gonna write it, okay? Your future plans, so something well detailed. Maybe, let me see here. Let me give it to you. Give me a second, it's gonna be on Zalo. Homework. Homework. Write into paragraph. To paragraph. Your future.
No entiendo.
Sorry?
Nothing. I'm just answering my aunt.
Okay. So your homework, write in 2 paragraphs your future plans. So that'll be your homework, Ben. Ben, see you in our next class. I hope you have an excellent rest of the day. And thank you so much. Have a good evening. And remember the homework. You're gonna write in 2 paragraphs, your future plans. So I'm planning to be a scientist because being a scientist is good for me. And I consider that this is the best career. And scientists discover so many things. And I want to be a scientist because I can help the people, the universe, the planet Earth, whatever. So it's kind of like I'm giving you some ideas. Not necessarily you have to do it that way. But my intention is to just to make you clear about how well you can do this, okay? So Ben, see you next class and goodbye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
La gente. Recuerda, la unión hace la fuerza. No, esto no lo hace, Malón, esto lo hacen ustedes, tú y tú y tú y tú y tú. Porque cada vez que ustedes se unen, los casos se resuelven. Cada vez que mi gente latina, mi gente dominicana se une, óyeme, hasta el diablo se esconde en el infierno porque hasta Dios baja del cielo.